You won't hear it, you might not even see it. By the time it strikes, it's already too late. In modern warfare, the deadliest killer doesn't march, doesn't fly with a pilot, and does not hesitate. It hovers, quiet, calculating, watching. From silent assassinations to battlefield domination, drones have become the most feared and effective tools in today's military arsenal. Let's discover the shocking truth about drone warfare. And why the next world war might be fought by machines in the sky. Long before humans even realize it's begun. In 2020, the world got a glimpse of this scary future. A conflict erupted between Azerbaijan and Armenia over the disputed region of Nagorno-Karabakh. Instead of tanks clashing or jets dogfighting in the sky, Azerbaijan took a radically different approach. They deployed Turkish-made Bayraktar TB2 drones. These unmanned aircraft flew quietly overhead, scanning for targets, and then, with perfect accuracy, they struck. Tanks, artillery, and bunkers vanished in clouds of smoke. The world watched as traditional warfare crumbled before a new era of remote-controlled dominance. The Armenians didn't see it coming. They were prepared only for a ground war, digging trenches, expecting soldiers on foot, but no one expected death to come from above. One Armenian soldier quoted this: "We dug trenches, prepared for infantry, but the sky betrayed us. They saw everything, they killed everything." Since then, everyone is racing up to catch up. And then we saw just 2 years later, the drones exploded into the full-scale war in Ukraine. On both sides of the conflict, drones became essential. But this was not just a military-grade hardware. They are also off-the-shelf consumer drones, the kind you can buy off Amazon, hacked by teenagers, modify in basements, and launched from fields. Ukrainian forces strapped grenade release systems onto racing drones. Literally $500 drone is now capable of destroying a multi-million-dollar armored vehicle. Not only this, Ukraine uses US-made Switchblade kamikaze drones and Turkish Bayraktars, while Russia deploys Lancer drones and Iranian-made Shahed 136, often in swarms that overwhelming air defenses and devastate power infrastructure. In just a few years, drones went from recon tools to battlefield game changer. The world was watching drones do what humans no longer needed to do: fight, kill, and vanish. And then there's the United States, arguably the godfather of drone warfare. The US has used drones like the MQ-1 Predators and the upgraded MQ-9 Reaper in countless missions across Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, and Yemen. These drones can hover for more than 24 hours, track a target across cities, mountains, and launch a missile the moment the target is confirmed. All of it controlled from a command center thousands of miles away. These drones don't just spy, they execute without warning, without mercy. But which countries actually lead the world in drone capabilities? The US still dominates in both tech and global influence. The MQ-9 Reaper, for example, cost over $32 million and can carry a full arsenal of Hellfire missiles, laser-guided bombs, and infrared tracking systems. But it's not just America anymore. China has entered the game with its CH-4 and CH-5 Rambo drones, arguably very similar to the US models, but cheaper and widely exported to the countries across Africa and Middle East. These drones might not be as advanced, but China is playing a volume game. Quantity over quality, and they are reshaping the balance of power. Then comes Turkey, which shocked the world with success of its Bayraktar drones. Their new model, the Akinci, is beast, flying at 40,000 feet, carrying cruise missiles and running on twin turbo engines. It's not just surveillance drone, it's a long-range strike aircraft with no pilot needed. Israel, another top-tier drone nation, has exported UAVs to over 50 countries. Their Heron TP is used for both deep surveillance and offensive missions. And Israel's long experience in border conflicts has made their drone program some of the most battle-tested on earth. But let's go even darker. Not all drones are built to return. Welcome to the era of kamikaze drone. Loitering munitions designed to find and destroy a target by crashing directly into it. The US Switchblade 300, for example, is a small backpack-sized drone that a soldier can launch from a tube. Once airborne, it searches for a target and detonates on impact. No escape. In Ukraine, Iranian Shahid 136 are causing chaos, flying in low, loud and slow, but overwhelming defenses through sheer volume. These drones are cheaper, under $20,000, yet they are taking out $1 million radar systems and infrastructure. It's not just smart, it's war economics, it's most brutal. So how do these drones actually work in real combat? At the core is the flight controller, the drone's brain. It manages stabilizations, directions, altitude and navigation. Then comes the sensors, thermal cameras, infrared scanners and radar systems that feed real-time data back to the operators. Some drones are now equipped with artificial intelligence powered object recognition, able to identify tanks, vehicles and even individual human shapes. Once a target is confirmed, drones like a Reaper can launch a precision guided missile, or a suicide drone can dive in. All of this can happen while the operator is sitting in an air-conditioned room halfway across the planet. But make no mistake, this is not just about machines, it's about money, politics and global influence. The US spends over $13 billion annually on drone programs. Turkey's drone diplomacy has reshaped its ties with countries like Azerbaijan, Qatar and Libya. China is selling drones in Africa, Middle East and Southeast Asia. But drones are no longer just weapons, they are geopolitical assets. Whoever controls the sky controls the narrative.